We had to cast some vision, because to them, if we grew up in church, those of us who grew up in church can't imagine going to church in a movie theater and trying to cast vision for how intimidating that is for people who are far from God. Trying to help them understand that just because our church is meeting at 2 different locations doesn't mean we're 2 churches. We could be 2 churches that meet in one location, just like we used to be one church with 2 or 3 different service times. So trying to educate people and help them recognize not only the reasons we're doing it, but the benefits of having a multi-site campus in a place that's ready for us to walk in and execute it well. Once we educated them and cast vision, people were on board and excited from the get-go. I think there's a couple of challenges when it comes to multi-site. One is there's this perception that having the speaker there live is better. I would say having the speaker there live is easier. It doesn't make it better. In fact, I would say technologically it makes it better, that it's better definition, larger, that's good. Probably the biggest challenge is just the technology challenges. There's a learning curve, do we have the right equipment? We're a church. We don't have an endless budget. So we got to do it as well as possible. But the challenges are technology, trying to recreate the DNA at this location, at the other location. And the key for us is the campus pastor, having a campus pastor that fully buys into the vision and carries it out with volunteers and does it well. It's huge. But the biggest challenge is technology, with getting the sermon there and having it done really well. For us, we try to replicate our DNA in every area we can. Our children's environment should look very similar. Our nursery should have a similar feel. Same application process for our membership and baptism and children's ministry workers and volunteers. So it should feel and seem very much the same. The music should have a similar style. Now, that's for us. Other churches would feel that each campus can really take a flavor of its own. We tend to try to replicate every part of the DNA that we can, because God has allowed us to make more and better disciples here, and we want to keep doing it in towns near us. What we've discovered when we went multi-site is our big fear was we're going to lose key people at our first location. We're going to lose them to this multi-site. What's it going to do to the first campus where we were? What we discovered is that we sent our best people we could. We sent 200 people, and God filled those holes. And within a year, all of those people, those positions were filled, and all of those people were replaced. And it has allowed us to expand the kingdom more quickly than we could have if we just stayed at the single location. So doing this multi-site strategy, it really was plan B for us. We thought we were building a building that would house everyone, and it didn't. We thought it was plan B, it was God's plan A, and we would keep doing this strategy over and over. When we began to look for a place to go to a multi-site strategy, we had a town picked out, but we couldn't find a location. We found a theater, but it just really wasn't a good combination. Then we discovered Regal Theater, who loves to help churches do what we do on Sunday mornings. And so Regal Theater has come alongside of us. The particular manager has been a great partner with us in what we're doing, and I couldn't more highly recommend Regal Theater for a multi-site or even a church plant.